The term military analyst is not a legally protected term. It's not like doctor. It's more like economist. You know, any asshole can start calling themselves one and fart out a vaguely plausible opinion on the current situation.
I got a question. Yes, you, sir, in the back. Being an economist and actually having looked at the budget, even though this will probably be one of my least favorite or least popular videos, but it has to be said because it's true. But if you look at the federal budget, the biggest ones are Medicare and Social Security and defense. And I could be wrong. It's been about 5-10 years maybe since I looked at the budget. It's been a while. But up there, close fourth or fifth, is the VA. You're like, what the hell's with the VA? I understand defense, but what's the Veterans Administration? And you think, well, okay, there's services and whatever else, but it's basically medical, socialized medicine for veterans. Now, here we have a very, I don't know if it's touchy situation, but a good questionable situation we got where, okay, these are veterans. They served our country, and you're not going to find, that many people who are against the veterans. And if you've been injured, you're not going to find anyone who says, oh, yeah, you should get some kind of compensation and you should get discounts and healthcare and all that. But as time went on, and I got some buddies and all, I've looked at, and these are friends of mine, and I do not wish them ill will. I'm like, how much you get a month for a disability? Because that's funny because I don't see any disability. Like we go do a lot of physical things, whether a run or a hike or whatever. And I understand that, yeah, get it if you can, especially, conservatives, libertarian, well, the military tends to lean right. So at least we get a little bit of our money back sort of way. But setting aside the politics, look, this is math. There is no way you're going to balance the budget, let alone save the dollar, save the stability of the dollar, or streamline the federal government without at least addressing how many fake disability claims and checks are being issued out to veterans. Now, see, before you all put words into my mouth like the left does, you hate veterans, you didn't serve a war, da, da, da. False and true. False, I do not hate veterans. True, I never served in war. And I'm not, God, you lost a leg? Yeah. You're pensioned off for good. You got blind or hearing problems? Yeah, legit. But man, there is so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Not fraud. There are no controls at all on who's deciding on what to give away for disability. There's, it's got to be reined in. What's the word I'm looking for? There's no one at the helm. There's no reasonable minds. They are awfully generous and liberal with what they consider to be a disability. And I've had a couple guys, also military, like, yeah, they're scared. Dude, I know guys who are fully functional on 100% disability. I know this guy, he collects all that. And my friends are kind of like, yeah, yeah, you're right, but they're going to give it to me. I'm going to take it. I'm like, I understand. And I'm not a lawyer, but a lot of times, well, I believe it's a contract where the VA says, this is your disability. Lawyers come in sometimes, say, we can get you more. Then the VA, were through their process, through their whatever. I'm filing a request. Lawyer says you owe me more, and then they come to an agreement. I got to imagine that those contracts, they're contracts, right? Whatever the disability set is right now, that's what you're going to get. And I don't think the government can renege on that. Again, not a lawyer, don't know anything about contract law, but that's what I'm going to speculate. But going forward, oh yeah, this has got to be investigated. This, oh yeah, I got a paper cut, tripping one time at the office, and now I get $500 a month. No, that shit's got to come to an end. Again, I don't begrudge the veterans if you get injured or you twisted your ankle, whatever. Okay, yeah, I can see it. But dude, the payouts I've been hearing, there is no balancing the budget unless you tackle these large items. I know a lot of the talk is about U.S. aid, and it's a great place to start because now it's small, it can be handled. Apparently, I guess Trump can just cut the funding. I thought there'd have to be congressional action. Maybe that doesn't fall under Congress. You're starting to see all the leftists who are exposed for the vile fucking scum they are. Hey, I'm for the little guy Democrats. You nice, dopey, well-intended, truly naive Democrat people. Well, I just want to help people. Here's who you're helping. Didn't BLM get like 27 million through one of the? I don't know. They're still digging up. They're still finding all the skeletons in the closet. Getting that is not going to hurt. It's going to help, right? Hey, Zoomer millennial Gen X types, we could probably save around 1.6 trillion to bail you out of your student loans if we weren't pissing away on outright thieves. But you guys kept voting Democrat. But USA aid is not going to balance the budget. It's not going to. It's certainly not going to pay off our debts or amortize them. This is the come to Jesus meeting we have now about the debt and your spending problem. And you need to go after the large items. Social Security needs to be reformed, if not phased out. I prefer phase out, but that's just me. Medicare and Medicaid. I mean, yeah, obviously you could go, there's a ton of corruption and graft that you could definitely purge. And I think that's where DOGE is going to make most of its progress. Where it's like, how much did you charge for dental floss? Yeah, we're bringing you in on charges. We're for usury or whatever. However, they're going to get it. Strike the fear of God into the Department of Health and Human Services. And then it's the same thing with the vet. Go look. You know what? While we're here, let's just look up the federal budget. It's such a large item. There's no way you're going to. In other words, you're going to have to cut that stuff out in the future. You're going to have to target veterans' disability checks. And here it is where you ruin it for everyone. Everyone had to get greedy. There are legit veterans that got injured, disabled, genuine mental trauma problems that they need it. Fine, we're all this finger doesn't bend as much as $400 a month. And then you wonder why we can't have a civilization. Let me get here. Overview. Just give me the just give me the budget, man. All this talk, just give me the budget. Okay. Oh, VA isn't that big anymore. It's only 6% the budget. Social Security 21, defense 15, health 14, interest 13%. I told you. We had a chance under Clinton and we had another chance under Bush Jr. to reform Social Security. 13% of your budget, $1 in every $8 is going to fucking interest. Medicare, 13%. Income security, that's like the welfare program. Everything else I've mentioned before, except for defense, and interest is pretty much welfare. And then veterans and benefit. Well, how many dollars is that? No, that can't. Wait, what is it? What? This isn't right. Is this month? No, is this quarterly data? There was a time, believe me, you could just look up the budget and it showed you the budget. Federal budget. Yeah, let's take a look here. Mandatory Wikipedia, just show me the budget. Defense, Medicare, Medicaid, security income, non-defense. Well, show me the VA for God's sake. Okay, here's some letters. Revenues, revenue. That's revenue outlays, mandatory. All right. There was a time when you Google search stuff, it was on the front page. Federal spending. All right, let's just look up VA budget. U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs requested a budget of $370 billion for the fiscal year 2025. Right. Okay. That's what it was up there. I think it's been a long time. Military spending was around 700 billion. So it's like 2/3 that. It's not a small thing. And they want a 9.8% increase from last year. 134 billion for healthcare benefits and national cemeteries. 235 billion includes traditional benefits to veterans, major medical family leases, and the cost of war toxic exposures fund. I'd have to go and look at their individual budget and look at disability pension or disability payments and see what it is. But like Social Security, Medicaid, and all that, there's no balancing this budget. There's no getting the budget under control unless you actually have to make some cuts or the VA. And that's what I'm going to ask Elon, because we could talk Republican and Democrat all the time, but the math that says we got to cut this program, which is ostensibly used predominantly by Republicans. And we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they're starting out small, going with USAID. Maybe they'll go after some different bureaus and departments. I hope, and they are, and I hope they continue on. But we'll see where it's going. Okay, are we serious? Social Security obviously would be the number one thing that they'd have to do. There's ways you could tackle that. You could increase the retirement age. You could have people opt out, buy them. They could buy themselves out of it. Actually, you'd have to buy them out of it, like you pension off severance. Like, we'll give you this amount, but we don't have to pay you ever again. Deal done. There's ways you could do it, but we'll see. And I just want to point that out. I'm not trying to be purposely controversial. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm like, okay, if we're going to cut all this, we're going to cut this. I stub my toe and I get $700 a month. Any super chats? No super chats. Oh, wait, one came in. Here we go. Pissed off underground, $5. I'm the 21-year-old with the house. Guys, go check out the video. Don't go to college, build yourself a house. I laughed out loud when you talked about getting turned down. Just happened yesterday. Oh, yeah, when I asked you when you short versions, this guy's were you a veteran? No. It was a different kid. You're the one going to trade school. He built his own house, 500 square foot house with a 3-car garage. And I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, I bet when you ask girls out, they shoot you down and they don't know that you got your fucking shit together. It's gotta be hilarious. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.